One wrong decision on Mars could erase the greatest scientific discovery in human history forever. That's why there are places on the Red Planet where even NASA refuses to send its most advanced rovers. After spending billions of dollars to reach Mars, scientists still choose to stay away from certain locations. Not because the rover might be destroyed, but because a single Earth microbe could contaminate an untouched Martian environment before we even know what's there. These protected areas are part of international planetary protection guidelines created to preserve the search for possible Martian life. But here's the question that changes everything. If these places are so important that we refuse to enter them, what exactly could be waiting there?
The biggest danger on Mars isn't a giant monster or a deadly storm. It might be us. Before any spacecraft leaves Earth, NASA spends months cleaning and sterilizing it. But no spacecraft will ever be made 100% free of microorganisms. Some microbes are so incredibly tough that they can survive freezing temperatures, extreme radiation, and years in a dormant state. If even one of those microbes reached a Martian environment where conditions briefly become suitable, it could contaminate the very evidence scientists are trying to find. And that's why every mission follows strict international planetary protection guidelines. Because if we ever discover life on Mars, scientists must be absolutely certain it truly belongs to Mars and not to Earth. But that raises an even bigger question. Where on Mars could life possibly survive today?
Scientists have a name for these mysterious places: special regions. These aren't areas where life has been discovered. They're places where, under the right conditions, liquid water could briefly exist, or where Earth microbes might have a chance to survive. That's enough to make them scientifically priceless. If a rover accidentally contaminated one of these regions, we might never know whether a future discovery came from Mars or from Earth. That's why international planetary protection guidelines require extreme caution before exploring them. But here's where the mystery deepens. Some of the most intriguing special regions are linked to strange dark streaks that appear on Martian slopes, grow during the warmer season, and then slowly disappear again. So what exactly are these mysterious streaks? Flowing water? Moving dust? Or something science still hasn't fully explained?
These mysterious features are called recurring slope lineae, or RSL. Every Martian warm season, long dark streaks appear on steep slopes. Then, as temperatures fall, they slowly fade away. When they were first discovered, many scientists thought they were created by salty liquid water flowing across the surface. It was an exciting possibility. But as better data arrived, another explanation emerged. Some researchers now believe these streaks are caused by dry dust and sand sliding downhill instead of flowing water. The truth is, scientists still don't have a final answer, and that's exactly why these locations remain so fascinating. If Mars is still keeping secrets, these dark streaks could be one of the best places to uncover them. But the biggest mystery on Mars may not be on the surface at all. It could be buried beneath kilometers of ice.
In 2018, scientists made a discovery that stunned the world. Using radar data from the European Space Agency's Mars Express spacecraft, researchers reported evidence of a possible body of liquid beneath Mars' south polar ice cap, hidden under nearly 1.5 kilometers of ice. If it truly is liquid water, it has likely remained isolated for millions of years. But here's the mystery. Not every scientist agrees. Some believe the radar signal could instead be caused by unusual minerals or layers of frozen material, not water. The debate is still ongoing. Whether it's a hidden lake or something completely different, one thing is certain. Mars is still revealing surprises. And if the surface is this mysterious, what could be hiding inside the enormous underground caves scattered across the planet? Mars isn't just a planet of craters and deserts. Hidden beneath its surface are enormous lava tubes, natural tunnels formed billions of years ago when rivers of molten rock flowed across the planet.
Some of these underground passages are so large that they could easily fit entire buildings inside. Scientists are especially interested in regions like Arsia Mons, where orbiting spacecraft have spotted deep pit openings that may lead into these caves. Unlike the harsh surface, underground caves could protect water ice, preserve ancient geological records, and shield any possible microbes from deadly cosmic radiation. No one knows exactly what lies inside them because no rover has ever explored one. But if Mars still holds evidence of its ancient past, these dark tunnels may be one of the best places to find it. And that leads to an even bigger question. What would happen if we actually discovered life there?
Finding life on Mars wouldn't just be another scientific discovery. It could completely change humanity's understanding of life itself. If scientists found even a single living microbe that evolved independently from life on Earth, it would prove that life can emerge more than once in the universe. That would mean Earth isn't unique, and the chances of life existing on countless other worlds would suddenly become much higher. But before anyone celebrates, scientists would have to answer one critical question. Is it truly Martian life, or did it somehow come from Earth? That's exactly why planetary protection is taken so seriously. One contaminated sample could leave us questioning the greatest discovery of all time forever. And that's why bringing anything back from Mars is one of the most carefully planned missions in human history.
Even collecting a small rock from Mars is far more dangerous than it sounds. That's why every future Mars sample is planned to be sealed with extraordinary care before it ever leaves the planet. When those samples eventually reach Earth, they won't be opened immediately. Scientists plan to study them inside specially designed, high-containment laboratories to make sure the samples remain scientifically pure and to eliminate any possibility of accidental contamination. This isn't because NASA believes Mars contains deadly monsters or alien viruses. It's because science demands certainty. If a single grain of Martian dust contains evidence of ancient life, researchers need to know beyond any doubt that it truly came from Mars. Every step is designed to protect both the samples and the integrity of one of the most important scientific investigations in history. But after decades of exploration, one question still remains unanswered. Are we looking in the right places, or are Mars' biggest secrets still waiting to be discovered?
After decades of missions, thousands of images, and millions of gigabytes of data, Mars is still refusing to give us a clear answer. We know the planet once had rivers, lakes, and possibly even an ocean. We know it still contains water ice, and some regions may have experienced conditions suitable for liquid water in the past. But the one question that matters most remains unanswered. Did life ever begin on Mars? Every new mission brings us closer, yet every discovery creates even more questions. That's what makes Mars so fascinating. It isn't just another planet, it's a time capsule that may preserve clues from a world that looked surprisingly similar to early Earth billions of years ago. And if Mars really did support life once, could the same fate one day await our own planet? That final question is perhaps the most unsettling mystery of all. Mars has never promised us easy answers. Every mission uncovers something extraordinary, yet the biggest question remains unanswered. Somewhere beneath its frozen surface, inside ancient rocks, or deep within its hidden caves, the evidence we've been searching for may still be waiting. Maybe we'll find proof that Mars once supported life. Maybe we'll discover that life never began there at all. Or maybe the red planet is hiding something we've never even imagined. Until the day humans finally explore these mysterious places, the greatest secret on Mars will remain exactly that, a secret. So now I want to hear your theory. If you could send a rover to just one unexplored location on Mars, where would you send it? And what do you think it would find? Ancient microbial life, underground water, or something completely unexpected? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one. And if you're fascinated by real space mysteries backed by science, don't forget to subscribe to Nexora Science, because our next journey is going even deeper into the unknown.